The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. See it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMX.
GAGT here, ADHD. What's going on? If you guys are tuning in for the first time, please like and subscribe. Give you guys a little bit of an update on what's going on with the car. It's getting that much closer to actually being driven. Just taking care of little odds and ends that I have to take care of. Woke up this morning to a flat tire. I am running a 255/40/19. Mainly because it just pulls up a lot more gap. But woke up this morning to it leaking right there. I pumped up some air in it. Ended up getting it filled about 40 psi. And then after I got it filled up to 40 psi, I put some bubble on it, and sure enough, it was leaking pretty bad. So I need to get another tire for that, which is okay. I'm not in a rush. I am, but I'm not. I am excited to drive the car, but I have not had time to go get a new tire to put on it, and I don't want to do just one tire. If I do a tire, it's going to be all 4 tires. It's just a headache. But I was able to get some of the final pieces on to the car, which is the headlight. I got that from a guy off Facebook. Top 10 fastest G8 out there. Really cool guy. I talked to him a lot about questions about the car and what I should and shouldn't do. What he's done, he's given me ideas. And ever since the first time I saw his picture, I was like, dude, I want that. How the hell did you make that? So he posted it up for sale, and I'm thankful that he actually hit me up first and said, hey, I know you want this G8 item. I'm not gonna say what it is. Item. If you're interested in it, let me know. I told him, dude, yes, I want it. He's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna be out of town for about a week. After that, I'll mail it to you. It's like, okay, cool. So I went ahead and paid for it. I wanted to give you guys a look on what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Right there is the headlight. It's the final piece of the puzzle. Right there. When I did my video last, I didn't have it. So, just to get back to what I was saying, there's a few things about this car that I really absolutely love. Other than the fact that it's a V8, I love the chop. When I first got it, it was all stock. It had about 32,000 miles on it 2 years ago. I probably put 40,000 miles on it since then. I'm at about 171,000 miles. But it's the LS. I love the LS platform. I know you can do so much with it. I think that's my main thing that I'm really excited for. First thing I ever did with it, I put a DOD on it. Cam, got rid of the old lifters, LS7 lifters on it. Head gaskets, all BTR everything. I love BTR's equipment. I love all of their parts they have. Eventually I'll have the BTR intake manifold, valve covers. That's down the line, hopefully sometime this summer. They are on back order. That's the only reason why I don't have it yet, because I'm very impatient and I don't like waiting. So if they don't have it off the shelf right now, you can ship it tomorrow, I'm not buying it. That's just the way it's been. It's always been. So I will get it as soon as it comes back in the shop. BTR intake manifold, as well as the valve covers, because the valve covers are very slick. And I can also get the Mighty Mouse catch can to go with the valve cover. So it'll all mesh together really nicely. The bottom end is still stock rings, all of that. But it's solid. I mean, it's solid. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it. I went through it and replaced the things that normally break. Oil pump, water pump, DOD, the lifters, swapped out the stall, 327. I mean, everything to make it run better. And from doing that, it went from a 12.9 all the way down to a 12.2. So just doing those little bitty upgrades, I saw a drastic increase at the track. So I'm like really hyped for that. So this year got a bigger increase, which is the turbo kit that you've already seen in this video. But I wanted to go back so you can see exactly what I was referring to. So I was talking to this guy named, I'm not gonna say his name just in case, but top 10 guy, fastest G8s. I would love to be on that list. I'm meeting some people that are on that list and they're really down to earth people, so I'm really happy about that. So hopefully one day you'll see ADHD on the list on YouTube somewhere running at the track. He's like, dude, I remember him when he first started. You'll know, okay? But let me show you what it is. That's right. True Air, straight to the turbo, headlight. I mean, it's just sick. It is beautiful. I love it. Something about it, man. It adds that extra air. I thought about doing a vent right here because if you've ever taken off one of these bumpers, there's a gap behind here. And I was like, dude, I can get a vent right here so that way it could give me the fresh air that I need to. I can still wash the car because it's below the intake, stuff like that. And I pulled the trigger on it. It should be here. I bought it off of eBay. All know how eBay stuff goes. So we'll see. I don't know how it's going to be. I don't even know how big it's going to be, but I'm hoping that if I get that, I can sometimes swap out the headlight to my stock headlight and still put the bumper insert on, just in case I'm just driving it around. So we'll see. We'll see. But to go back to some of the things I love about the G8, I'll start from the beginning. Body style. When this thing first came out, this thing was some kind of slick. I just love the fact of how it looked. Something about it was nice. The wide fenders right here, the honeycomb up front, all the way to the emblem, which needs repainted. No worries on that. The LS obviously underneath the hood. And the other part that I really love was just the interior. Now don't mind the rip in the seat. That will get replaced. This whole seats will be getting replaced. I'm looking at an option because I'm probably going to put a cage in here soon. So these seats will probably end up coming out anyway. So I'm not really too worried about that. But I was really in love with this right here. I love how it was in the middle. I'm not sure if you have ever driven a German car, but a lot of the German cars have that. Like the Saabs have that. My dad used to have one. I used to love it. The fact that he had it in the middle. It is an automatic, you know, but that's okay. This thing still scoots. It got the manual shift right here, sport mode, drive, and manual. The dash I thought was slick, just different for me. The steering wheel is getting replaced. I'm ended up getting a carbon fiber one. I found a guy on Facebook that actually makes it, and I've been following his work for a little bit, and he does some really good stuff, man. So I'll definitely on my page. So that's number what, 3? Number 3 thing I like about the car. I'll go back to the rear inside of it. These tail lights. These tail lights are not like, they're stock. However, they just look so retro. And I'm feeling it. I really do like it. Eventually I would get this wrapped, but the orange is just spectacular. Look how nice it is. Once this thing is cleaned, it is really, really sharp. I did try to wrap this last year. I'm sorry, I plastic dipped my trunk lid, the spoiler, last year because I felt like the oranges were different. So I'm not sure if it's because of the sun or maybe this has faded, and I don't know the whole process, but I knew eventually I'm gonna end up replacing that wing, probably with a carbon fiber one, or it's gonna get wrapped again instead of plastic dipped. But come on, look at these tail lights. What car you have now that looks like that? They still made Pontiac. Now, dude, you talking a nasty G8. It would be ridiculous. It would be ridiculous, dude. A lot of these cars are so nice, you know, and so I love the car. But it was supposed to be just a short little video. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I'll start getting more once I actually start driving the car. Got a few more little things I got to do. I got to figure out where I'm gonna put my wideband. I got to get that ordered and sent over. I'm thinking of a few spots. I'm not. Some people are doing the pillar. I like the idea of the pillar being here, but also kind of like it just right here in the middle. Just put it right there on the dash. That way when I'm driving, I can just look down and be like, oh yeah, right where I should be. Yes, right where I should be. I love the idea of it being over there. I have to look at some options for that, but something right here in the middle, I think it'll be perfect. Just a little gauge right there, AM of course, that I can monitor everything. Obviously I'm gonna need a boost gauge. I'm gonna go AM everything. I don't know. I've always had AM. I've never had any issues, so I may stick with it. If you guys are doing a different wideband or a different boost gauge, definitely let me know. I would love to see exactly what you guys are using. How is it holding up with E85? Sometimes those sensors can get a little wonky. So just a lot of those little things, man. But for the most part, I love the car. It's going to go. And just to give you a little look before I leave. Oh boy, that right there, I'm telling you, it's going to be some kind of fun. I can't wait. I can't wait. Very soon, I will have a video of it running. I just can't wait. I'm very nervous, but I'm super excited to see this thing run. I know I still need to wrap the exhaust manifold. I don't want to get anything burnt. I've been looking at options for that. I'm undecided if I'm going to wrap that or if I'm going to just wrap everything around it and heat wrap is what I'm kind of liking, because I like the idea of how it looks right here. I don't think it's going to get too hot because of the vent. With it running, that air coming in, I think it's going to cool it down quite a bit. So we'll see. As always, thanks for tuning in. Sorry, it's supposed to have been a short video and I'm sitting here talking, but it's going to be worth it. So just tune in. I won't be able to really work on it this week or this weekend because it's my daughter's birthday, but after, I'll make sure it's up and running. I think first Cars and Coffee is in Kansas City the 7th of April, which is like 2 weeks away. So whatever I'm doing, however I'm doing it, it needs to be done by that Friday. So that way that Saturday morning I can wake up and I can just push. And I can just go to Cars and Coffee and just hang out, meet some new people, network a little bit, and then just run into some people that may have G8s or SSs, and then go from there. The new car will probably be an SS. I'm really liking the Corvette, but it'll probably be an SS, mainly because my wife likes to do car stuff too. And I want her to get her own whip too, so I think we're going to probably push for that. But that's down the road, hopefully August. I don't know yet. But is in the works. Maybe another G8, who knows. But other than that, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate everybody for liking and subscribing. Share it if you can. Once I start getting more subscribers, I'll probably be doing prizes. Next 100 increments, pass out money or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out together. But thank you so much. Have a good day. God bless.